All right, mic's on. Helmets are like a haircut. It's like a different hair. All right, folks, here we go. Last game of the regular season against the Gloucester Rangers. Lackey in to take the draw. He's got no name bar. Tabachuk, OD with him on the wings, and Moore and Ling are. Sorry, there's some guys trying to get a. I might have to do this. And here come the Rangers. Shot on net. Played aside by Dylan. Rebound nearly tucked in. Lackey gets it. Moves it up to Tabby. Tabachuk loses an edge. Rangers will send this one into the slot where it's broken up by Lackey. Moore goes around the net. Moore back to Tabachuk. Tabachuk banks it up the boards around, but it's kept in. Oh, no, bounces on him. And Blazers will take this one out far corner. And nice pressure there by Bennett to break that up. Bennett spins off a check. He loses the handle, and Gloucester will come away with it. Gloucester throws one towards the net. Puck bounces, goes in behind the net. Kelso gets it. He sends it over to Murph. Murph gets to it, sends it up the boards to Bennett. Bennett turns, nice cross-ice pass to Perron. Perron through the neutral zone, Perron into the zone. Perron through traffic, puck takes a funny bounce. And the Rangers will throw this one around the boards where it's kept in by Murph. Murph DDD pass, but Glasper is out of the blue line. So he'll have to throw this one back in, and the rest of the Blazers tag up. And here come the Rangers. Murph forces them wide. Rangers driving the net. Ooh, shot dangerously through the slot and out the other side. Perron pressures, but it's sent back in. Battle down low in the corner. Kelso comes away with it. Puck gets stuck on some, looks like some wet ice. Kelso spins off a check, moves it back to Glasper. Nice play by Kelso there. Perron has it. He sends this one out to center and looks to go for a line change. And Rangers pass it to shin pad, and Murph has it. Murph flips it up, but his pass is picked off. Nice back check by Davidson to force the turnover, and away comes Rhino. Rhino goes wide. Rhino throws it towards the net. Puck sent back into the corner. Rhino will get there first. Sends it down low to Ostevik. Ostevik, centering pass, hits something and goes back behind the net where Ostevik recovers. Ostevik fans on the centering pass. Davidson has it now. Battle for it down low, knocked off his stick, and the Rangers will get to it first, and they'll try and throw this one up the boards. Broken up by pucks down low now to Ostevik behind the net. Rangers get to it. Good pressure by Rhino to nearly force a turnover, and the Rangers will throw this one out, but it hits Davidson. And Falkenberg's forced to retreat and go get it into his own corner. Sorry, folks, just got to move the tripod here. All right, broken play, and here come the Rangers through traffic. Bouncing puck just wide of the net. Davidson will get to it first. He overskates it, chips it up. Ostevik has it now. Ostevik's under pressure. He gets to center, and he flips this one in and goes for a change. OD's the first one there, nearly first one there. Rangers send this one up the boards. And here come the Rangers through center. Lackey, good back check there to force his man wide. Lackey battling for the puck. O'Donnell loses it in his feet, gets it back, loses it again. Tabachuk with a stick lift, nearly gets it back, sends it up, and here comes Lackey away to the races. Lackey through the neutral zone. Lackey shot through traffic, caught and held by the Rangers goaltender. So 11-18 to go in the first. We're still scoreless. That automatic camera right in our way is real annoying. Let's see if I can move a bit. Might be a little better. All right, Kelso in to take the draw. Puck hits the ref's skate. Bennett gets to it, knocks it down low into the corner, and tries to recover. He sends it around the boards. Rangers will get there first, and they shoot this one up the boards. Ling keeps it in. Nope, doesn't keep it in, and the Blazers will have to tag up. And delayed offside is the call. So because it was a delayed offside, it'll be all the way down. Kelso in to take the draw. Rangers come away with it. They throw it towards the net, just wide. Dillon kicks it into the corner. Rangers get there first. Centering pass, broken up by Ling. Good job by Zach, the muscles man off the puck. And Bennett loses the handle going up the boards. Kelso, nice stick lift to recover. Sends it up to Perron, but it's knocked just wide. And the Rangers have it at center. They bank this one off the boards, but it's picked off by Kelso. Kelso gains his own. Kelso, nice move. Perron picks up the loose puck. He runs into the wall and sends it down low. And Bennett goes around the other side to challenge and thinks better of it as the Rangers will break out. Errant pass goes all the way out to Murph at center. Murph moves it back to Ostapik. Ostapik loses the handle. It's knocked off his stick back into the Blazers' end. Ostapik will get there first. He takes a look up ice, chips it up the boards, and tries to get to it first, but he's beaten by a Gloucester player. Rhino recovers, loses the handle, but Murph's there to pick up the loose puck. He sends it up the boards just out of reach. And stretch pass. Rangers within the zone. Rangers player backhands it towards the net. Stopped by Murph. Davidson back in support. Good job by Glasper to knock the puck off the player's stick. And here comes Ostapik. He slides it up to Rhino. Rhino through the neutral zone with speed. Rhino holds up at the blue line, spins, looks for the trailer. He finds Ostapik. Ostapik in the high slot. Throws one towards the net. Hits a skate. Murph through traffic. Hits a shin pad. Puck settles in the slot. And from his knees, Rhino gets a shot. And the Gloucester goaltender will hang on for a whistle. 9:22 to go in the first, still scoreless. All right, Lackey in to take the draw. Rangers win it back. Good battle by O'Donnell to get there. O'Donnell chases behind the net. He's tripped up, no call. He spins up a check. Lackey behind the net. He's under some pressure. O'Donnell gets to it. He's pinned to the boards, and Gloucester will come away with it. But we have a penalty coming up, and it is against Gloucester. The connection? Yeah, that's not a very good signal there. Yeah. All right, the game's first power play goes to the Blazers. Good job by OD to draw that penalty. Lackey comes in to take the draw. He bounces on him, and the Rangers come away with it. Clearing attempt, hits OD's skate. He has it behind the boards and behind the net. He looks to the traffic, through the slot. Tabachuk has it, backhander, deflected off of Lackey and in. Tabachuk with the backhander. Lackey deflects it out of midair, past the goaltender, and the Blazers jump out to a 1-0 lead. All right, Kelso in to take the draw. Bennett comes away with it, moves it back to Murph. Murph sends it up the boards, off a skate though, and Gloucester recovers. They skate it through the neutral zone. They gain the zone. Good back check by Perron to force his man wide. Puck sent back to the point. Shot through traffic, bounces off a skate wide of the net, and Gloucester will recover and get there first. Blazers pressuring, good job. Bennett recovers a poke check puck, and Bennett with some speed. He's angled off into the boards. He still has it though. Puck held in. Kelso, nice move. Kelso walks into the slot. Kelso to his backhand. Perrin throws it towards the net, but fans on it the last second. Puck squirts free, and Ling will track this one down at center. Ling takes a look. He goes D to D to Moore. Moore, stretch pass to Perrin. Perrin with a nice toe drag. Perrin, beautiful play. Just can't quite beat the goaltender. And away comes Gloucester. Good job by Moore to force his man wide. Moore pestering the puck carrier. Moore ties him up. Centering pass off the skate. Ling gets it and backhands it out of trouble and to the blue line, but held in. Gloucester defense. Lose the handle, and here comes Bennett. Bennett, partial breakaway. Bennett shoots. He scores! Dax Bennett. Big overtime hero from the Sherbrooke tournament in the last game. Sprung on the breakaway and scores 5-hole. And the Blazers jump out to a 2-0 lead with 7:22 to go in the first period. All right, Davidson in to take the draw. Rhino comes away with it. Rhino sends it up to Ostapik. Ostapik along the boards on his backhand. Spins off a check. Nice toe drag by Ostapik. He still has it. Kicks it up to himself. Ostapik putting on a clinic. Rhino gets the loose puck. He walks out. Centering pass. All the way to Murph. Murph shot through traffic. Deflected down and in. Rhino deflects the Connor Murphy shot from the point, and the Blazers take a 3-0 lead. So Gloucester goaltender goes to the bench and signaling to the coach something's wrong with his skate. So the backup goaltender will come in relief. I'm not sure if this is for the duration of the game or until the equipment malfunction's fixed, but we'll see what happens here. Davidson in to take the draw. Puck bounces on him, sits in the traffic. Ostapik pokes it ahead. And Gloucester will come away with it. Good back check by Davidson. Gloucester forced to dump and chase. Glasper gets there. He chips it up the boards. Ostapik has it. He slides it up to Davidson, but just out of reach. But Rhino recovers. Rhino fighting everyone on the ice and still has the puck. Great individual effort by Rhino. He takes his man to the ice. Murph slams into the boards and loses an edge. And Gloucester trying to get through the neutral zone, being stopped by most of the Kanata players on that shift. All right, Glasper behind his own net. And I believe Blazers have taken a penalty. Rhino is headed to the box. Looks like interference. I didn't see what happened. It was either... I think it was interference, maybe too many men. Take your pick. Either way, Blazers shorthanded as Gloucester looks to get on the board. So this will be their first power play of the afternoon. Lackey in to take the draw. Gloucester wins the face-off, moves it back to the point, sends it back down low to the half wall. Gloucester off the point, boards, shot, hits something and goes wide and over the net. Sent back down low. Murph gets there first. He banks it around the boards. Glasper will try and get to this. Held in by the Rangers. Rangers looking to walk out of the corner. Good pressure by Glasper. Pass to the point is good. OD gets a piece of it. Puck sits on the side of the net. Murph fans on the clearing attempt. Centering pass picked off by Glasper, and he'll send this one all the way down. Penalty killers go for a change as Gloucester regroups in their own end. And here comes Gloucester. Nice clean breakout there. Murph forces man wide. He switches up and sends it back to the point. Puck sent down low. Centering pass. Broken up by Kelso. Kelso can't get it past the pinching defender, though. Centering pass. Spinning. Oh, my. Nice centering pass and a spinorama backhand. Squeaks through the 5-hole of Dylan, and Gloucester makes this a 3-1 game. So each team has had a power play, and each team has had a power play goal. All right, Kelso wins the draw over to Perron, but it bounces and Gloucester comes away with it. Puck nearly picked off by Bennett. Kelso in there battling for it. And Gloucester muscled off the puck by Murph. Good job by Murph. Murph skates behind his own net. He's under pressure. He spins off 2 forecheckers and sends it expertly to Dax Bennett. Nice play by Murph there. Bennett's under pressure now. He's muscled off the puck and goes down. But Kelso's there to gather up the loose puck. He chips it past one player. Can he get it past the second? It's hard to tell because the other team's camera's in the way. Ref takes a dump-in attempt off the ass, and Murph has it. Murph goes to Falkenberg. Falkenberg chips it up the boards and all the way in. No icing. Gloucester will get there. Good pressure by Bennett to force him back. Gloucester does clear the zone, though, as they skate through center. Davidson with a great back check. Rhino picks up the loose puck, spins, almost comes away with it. Davidson there again to steal it back. And here comes Davidson. Davidson goes wide. Davidson looking for best. Back to the center, and Rhino nearly scores again. And here comes Gloucester. Stretch pass off the mark. Moore just gets a piece of it and is forced to go back after it. He goes off the end boards to Ling. Ling nearly fumbles it. Ling sends it up to Ostovic. Ostovic turns, flips it up the boards, but it hits something. And Davidson recovers. He throws it up the boards to Rhino. Rhino stretch past to Ostovic's a little too far ahead, and the Gloucester defender will get there first. Defender rips it around the boards, bounces past the intended target, and Moore will throw this one through traffic. Off a skate and goes into the corner. Ostovic gets there. Ostovic centering pass. No good. Goes back into the corner, and Lackey will battle to get it back. Puck held in by Moore. Moore sends it in, and OD is there to pressure. OD will get there first. Good effort by OD. Spins off a check. However, the puck's knocked off his stick, and Gloucester banks it up the boards. Ling can't keep it in. Too hot to handle, and the puck bounces on him, and Moore comes in and support of Ling, and now Lackey will recover the puck and skate this one up. Lackey, nice pass through everyone to OD. OD goes wide. OD shields the puck, throws it towards the net. Goaltender looks behind him, but it is somewhere underneath his gear. Ooh, wasn't far from squeaking through. So 2:42 to go in the first period, and it's still 3-2 Blazers. All right, Lackey in to take the draw. Gloucester wins it cleanly. Tabachuk pressures. Gloucester defender loses the puck. Tabachuk throws it towards the front of the net, hits the back of the net, and takes a funny hop. Oh, and a fortuitous bounce springs a Gloucester forward. And his shot is high and wide. Dylan might have got a piece of that as the Gloucester forward tried to go top corner. And Gloucester will throw this one back in, but the forwards had to tag up, and here comes Lackey. Lackey leaves it for O'Donnell. O'Donnell fans on the shot. Lackey recovers, sends it back to O'Donnell, but it hits a skate, and Gloucester will almost clear the zone. All right, Gloucester is able to get it into Blazers then, but they don't have possession anymore. Murph spins off some pressure. He takes a look, sends it up the boards to Tabachuk. Tabachuk banks it off the boards. Can't quite get it on the other side of the player. And Gloucester from the half wall, pressured down low by Lackey. And the Blazers, I believe, have taken a penalty. We have a hooking call, looks like to Lackey. All right, so Rangers power play is 1-for-1 today, and they will get another crack at it here, trailing 3-1. The penalty kill unit consists of Dax Bennett, Mason Perrin, one of the Murphs, and Caleb Falkenberg. Clean face-off win by Bennett. Falkenberg tries to send this on the boards, hits something. Perron gets there. His puck was bouncing on him, so he didn't get all of it. Sent back down low. Falkenberg pressures. Falkenberg goes down. The Gloucester player goes down too, but still makes the pass out front. And we have a battle for it. Falkenberg comes away with it. Falkenberg has his stick lifted. Oh, turnover in the slot, nearly converted by Gloucester. And we have a Blazer player was hit from behind, no call. Puck sent all the way down. Blazers have killed 30 seconds of this power play so far. Puck rimmed around the boards to Gloucester. Gloucester, good pressure by Perron. Perron knocks it off his stick, but Gloucester gets it back. And Ling will get this one and send it all the way down. Gloucester. Oh, trying to clear the zone. Play broken up by Ostapik. Ostapik shorthanded. Shot, used the defender expertly as a screen, but it hit his skate and went wide. Puck is past everyone, where Ling will get this. Ling will send this one all the way down. 45 seconds left in the hooking call to Lackey. Puck sent around the boards. Kelso runs over his man, and here comes Gloucester. 2-on-2 rush. Oh, Gloucester with some speed. Centering pass. Oh, nice toe save by Dylan. Rebound goes all the way back to the point. It's pinched and held in. And the scoreboard is not very illuminated. Some of the lights are missing. I can barely read it. So I wasn't aware that we were running out of time, but we were. So Blazers emerge with a 3-1 lead after 1 period of play, and they still have 31 seconds on the penalty kill. You're watching Blazers Hockey. All right, so Blazers still shorthanded for another 31 seconds. Opening faceoff, won by Davidson. Davidson runs into his own man. Glasper throws it up to the neutral zone to Rhino. Rhino has it now, and he'll send this one in. Gloucester goaltender leaves it for his defender. Good pressure by Rhino. Davidson pressuring. And Gloucester stretch pass is off the boards, collected. Murph takes his man out, and he'll get a penalty. So body contact penalty against Murph. In a couple of years, that would have been a fantastic play. I can't really argue with that one. So roughly 1 second after Lackey got out of the penalty box, Murph will take his spot. So that bench he's sitting on is probably nice and warm. And Blazers will have to kill another 2-minute power play. OD in to take the face-off. Gloucester wins it cleanly to the point. Gloucester sends it down low. No one's there. Falkenberg gets it. He rims it around the board. It'll be stopped and held in. But Falkenberg breaks that pass up, and Falkenberg runs into a brick wall, and I think that's going to be a penalty. It is. So, they'll call that a trip. It looked like he just stood Falkenberg up at the blue line, so. Good hustle by Falkenberg to break up a couple chances and then draw a penalty. So we'll skate 4-on-4 for 1:39, and then the Blazers power play unit will have 21 seconds with the man advantage. Tabachuk sporting number 16. The jersey of shame means he forgot his jersey. It's the extra one. I think most of the kids have worn it at some point. All right, O'Donnell gets tripped. No call. Gloucester breaks out. They come through the neutral zone. O'Donnell with the stick lift. Good hustle by O'Donnell. O'Donnell goes awkwardly into the boards. I think he's okay. He gets back up. Gloucester trying to get out in front. Gloucester moves it back to the point. Sent back down low. Back to the point again. Gloucester through traffic. And Dylan will save it. Murph clears the rebound. 1 minute to go. Oh, O'Donnell recovers the puck. And we have a 2-on-1 shaping up, although we do have a back checker here. O'Donnell goes wide, and he's... Yikes. O'Donnell looks rattled after that, but I think he's more mad that he didn't get the shot away than anything. So I'm sure that hurt, but he's fuming. Kid's tough as nails. Which I don't know if I've ever seen that kid cry, to be honest. I've been close to these kids for a few years, and I don't think I've ever seen him cry. Anyways, 4-on-3. Lots of open ice now. Lackey in to take the draw. He's got Perron, Moore, and Ling on with him. The previous tripping call is a 4-minute penalty somehow. All the refs are looking at each other confused. I don't know what we're waiting for here, but I guess we'll play. Lackey gets there. Ling throws D to Moore. Moore through traffic. Glove save. Perron will get there first. Perron looks out front. Perron. Puck bounces off Lackey's stick. Lackey will battle to get this back. It's sent up to the blue line. Oh, Ling gets it, but doesn't keep it in. Ling's got a lot of open ice to work with. Moves it over to Moore. Moore stretch past the Lackey. Lackey comes in. Lackey takes a look. He looks to set up. Lackey moves it back to Ling. Ling back to Moore. Moore through traffic. Caught and held by the goaltender. This Blazers power play is doing a good job moving the puck, and just got to get a bit more traffic to the net for those shots from the point, I think, but there's only so many kids on, so it's still 4-on-3. Blazers will have a short 5-on-3. All right, puck sent back to Moore. Moore walks in. Moore fans on it. Moore fumbles it. Nearly gets it back, and this will get all the way down. Ling almost stopped it from going all the way. He'll get this one. And Ling looks up ice, stretch past to Ostapik. Cheeky play, but got picked off. Ostapik was able to lift the stick and steal it back, though. And Gloucester will throw this one around the board. Bennett will battle to get there first. Moore has it. Moore moves it over to Ling. Ling back to Moore. Oh, he leaves it for Bennett. Bennett takes a look. Bennett sends it back down to Davidson. Davidson back to Bennett. Bennett through traffic. Ostapik with the extremely high stick deflects a piece of it. Goaltender gets it regardless. So, looks like we're still 5-on-3. Blazers some good zone time, just not any real great scoring chances just yet. Still 3-1 Blazers. Nice face-off win by Davidson. Ostapik has it in the corner. He takes a look, centering pass. Rhino fans on the shot. Glasper's shot hits a stick and goes over the net. Ostapik moves it to Davidson. Davidson back down. Ostapik walks out, tries to bank it off the goaltender. Davidson will break up that clearing attempt. Davidson moves it back to Ostapik. Ostapik, and his centering pass is smartly blocked and held by the Gloucester goaltender. He had Rhino waiting in the front door for a tap in there, so it was a smart play by the Gloucester goaltender. So 5 seconds left, and then it'll be 5-on-4 for 1:14. Davidson in to take the draw. He wins it over to Rhino. Rhino moves it down low to Ostapik, but it's through his legs, and Gloucester will get there. A pinching Murph almost keeps this one in. Davidson in support throws this one back, and Ostapik will walk off the half boards with it. Ostapik spins off a check. He moves it back to Murph. Murph takes a look, moves it back down low to Ostapik. Ostapik waiting for someone to open up in front. He goes wide. He's behind the net. He's setting up shop. He moves it back to Davidson. Davidson had to use his skate to get it. Ostapik walks out of the corner. Puck goes through the crease, and I believe... I don't really know what happened there. I think Rhino has somehow taken a penalty. I think we have offsetting, probably roughing would be my guess. They both have 2 for interference, maybe? I don't know. There was a battle in front of the net. Rhino went down, and the ref sends both of them to the box. So, if I'm not mistaken, it should still be 5-on-4 for 47 seconds. 10:54 to go in the second. Still 3-1 Blazers. Lackey wins a draw cleanly back to Glasper. Glasper over to Murph. Murph through traffic. Ooh, goaltender barely got to it. Centering pass goes past everyone and back to Murph. Murph walks in off the point. Murph goes down low. Murph circles behind the net. Murph with the wraparound. Woo. Murph looking like Cale Makar out there. Nearly stuffs one in on the far side with a wraparound attempt. Lackey in to take the draw. 28 seconds left in the power play. Rangers win it. They send this one around the boards just out of reach of OD, who almost broke that up. The clearing attempt is kept in by Murph. He sends it back down to O'Donnell. O'Donnell has it bounce on him, but he battles to get it back. He goes all the way to Murph. Murph uses his skate. Oh, nice move by Murph. Lackey cuts to the middle, throws it towards the net. Paddle saved by the goaltender, and they can't clear the zone. Held in by Glasper. Glasper loses the handle, but sends it back down to Mackey. Mackey across through the traffic. Tabachuk fans on the one-timer, and here comes Gloucester. They cut through the neutral zone with some speed. Lackey furiously back-checking in support of the defense. Lackey breaks that up nicely, and Murph Makar with the puck again down low. Lackey ties up his man's stick. Lackey moves it over to Murph. Murph sends it up to O'Donnell. OD will casually skate this one through the neutral zone. O'Donnell goes wide. Still has the puck. OD goes behind the net. Sends it back down low to Tabachuk. Tabachuk spins off a check. Oh, just about to send it short side and loses an edge. And Kelso, he walks in off the board. Nice moves by Kelso. Backhand pass to the slot. Eludes Bennett, and Gloucester comes away with it. Bennett with a nice back check. Forces the man to the corner. Murph takes his man down. Murph comes away with it. Moves it up to Bennett. Bennett. Oh, he saw a streaking Falkenberg, but Gloucester player got a stick on it. Kelso battling for it. Puck is in a bunch of feet. Kelso trying to come away with it. Hits something, squeaks free. Falkenberg pinches to keep it going. Kelso chips it past one Gloucester player, but not the other. Perrin comes away with it. Perrin loses the handle. Puck squeaks past him. Nice pinch by Falkenberg. Falkenberg walks in. Falkenberg through traffic. Nice shot by Falkenberg and a save. And Kelso diving play to try and keep it in. Gets past him, and Murph will collect the puck in his own end. Nice stretch pass to Bennett. Bennett has it. He's got Perrin with him. Bennett goes wide. Bennett, nice move. Through traffic. Sits there. Bennett almost gets to it first. And Gloucester comes away with it. And here comes Gloucester. Murph forces the Gloucester player wide. Centering pass. Broken up by Bennett. Bennett spins off a check and takes an easier route behind his own net. Oh, spins off a check again. Bennett under pressure. He gets muscled off the puck and taken into the boards. Falkenberg stops that clearing centering attempt and moves it up to Ostapik. Ostapik cuts through center. Ostapik throws one towards the net. Upcoming penalty to the Rangers. And Dylan booked it to the Blazers bench for the extra attacker, and the moment he stepped foot on the bench, Gloucester got possession, so Dylan getting in some cardio. All right, so tripping call. I thought it was body contact, but tripping call to Gloucester, and the Blazers head back to the power play, looking to build on their 3-1 lead. 7:30 to go in the second. Ostapek moves it back to Moore. Moore sends it back to Ostapek. Ostapek, ooh, tries to go short side, goes past everyone. Rhino sends it back to Ling. Ling sends it back down to Ostapek. Ostapek, ooh, shot is just over the net. Moore pinches and keeps it in. Davidson gets to it. Davidson's got it. Davidson walks into traffic, shoots. Puck is shot past Moore all the way down. And Ling will get to this first. Ling, nice play by Ling to leave it for Moore. Moore moves it up to Rhino. Rhino, chip pass to Davidson. Davidson gets it in stride. He gains his own. Davidson leaves it for Ostapek, who's nearly turns it over. Davidson through traffic. Rhino with the rebound. Rhino jamming at it. Rhino on his stomach trying to score. So Blazers with a couple of good looks on that one. Hudson did a good job of coming in there. He was like right in the slot for that pass out front. All right, Lackey wins the draw. Sends it back to Glasper. Glasper moves it back to Lackey. Lackey from the top of the circle shoots. Caught and held by the goaltender. O'Donnell making friends in front of the net. All right, 6:26 to go in the second period and 56 seconds left in the power play. Lackey in to take the draw. He wins it over to O'Donnell. O'Donnell has it hacked off his stick. Clearing attempt is fanned on. Lackey has it again. Lackey walks out of the corner past the Tabachuk. He fumbles it. O'Donnell almost gets to it. And Gloucester will send this one all the way down. Dylan will hold on to it. Somehow his stick went flying into the air. I don't know if it was an aggressive stick lift or what happened, but oh. Yeah. I just saw it fall. It looked like it just came from the rafters. So I was following the puck. I don't know how Glasper took a penalty on that, but so it doesn't seem like anyone knows what's going on right now. There's a flying stick, and Glasper was the guilty culprit, I suppose. Gloucester coach is upset because they didn't start the clock for the penalty, so there's still 56 seconds left. Glasper's in the box, so we'll skate 4-on-4 for almost a minute, and then Gloucester will have an abbreviated power play. It's still 3-1. All right, I don't really know what's going on right now. The refs having a little huddle. I mean, usually these delays follow a line brawl or something, not a stick lift or a slash or whatever it is. I don't know what's going on here. So I think the issue is the Gloucester penalty. I don't know if the clock is stuck, but it's stuck on 56 seconds. So they added another one for 36 seconds, which is probably how much time they played. So we'll see what happens here. All right. So 4-on-4. Murph moves it up to OD. OD stretch past the Lackey. Lackey cuts through center. He's got a man on him. Lackey shielding the puck. Falkenberg comes in to help out. Sends it towards the net. Goaltender, leaves it for his defender, but O'Donnell gets there first, and the goaltender's forced to cover and hang on for a whistle. So yeah, it looks like the timekeeper wasn't able to fix the 56 seconds left on the Gloucester penalty, so they just added 36 seconds. I don't know. It looks like there's about 12 seconds, and then Gloucester will have a short power play. All right, Gloucester sends this one up the boards. Murph, good pressure there. Falkenberg recovers the loose puck, and Falkenberg curls out the center. He's got some speed. Ooh, Falkenberg almost ran into trouble there, and he'll send this one in and didn't quite get to center, and this will be icing. So we're back to 5 Gloucester players. So, oh, you know what? Yeah, this is... So Falkenberg did send it in on his half of center, but the Blazers were shorthanded by that point. So I think the penalty just expired. Oh my God, are they going to have another break? Okay, no. All right, they're just going to take a face-off at center. 1:17 of power play time for Gloucester. Gloucester comes away with the draw. They send it wide. Shot through traffic. Whoa. Just over the net. Falkenberg and Tabachuk battling for the puck. Tabachuk getting in there. Falkenberg calmly holding the puck to the boards with his skate, wasting valuable seconds of this Gloucester power play. And the penalty kill unit will go for a change. Out comes Ling, Moore, Bennett, and Kelso. .5:03 to go in the second period. Kelso in to take the draw. He loses it to the Gloucester centerman. They win it back to the point. Shot through traffic. Misses the net. Gloucester under pressure by Zach Moore. Moore chips it past one man. Bennett gets it, and he'll send this one all the way down. 40 seconds to go in the penalty to tie Glasper. Whoa, Kelso nearly strips his man of the puck. Kelso battling for it. He'll send this one in, killing valuable seconds. And Bennett now forces the man on the other side. Some good pressure by this Blazers penalty kill unit as Zach Moore breaks up a play and sends it all the way. Oh, my! Oh, goaltender misplayed the puck, lost it in his feet, and Zach Moore nearly had a goal from center ice. All right, Davidson into the draw. Davidson nearly pokes it ahead and gets to it, but Gloucester gets there first. Final 10 seconds of the penalty to tie Glasper. Gloucester will send this one up the ice. Nice stretch pass. Ling forces his man wide. Centering pass. Ooh. Moore broke up that centering pass and nearly knocked the puck into his own net, but Dylan was there to bail him out. So Ling and Moore will change, and Glasper and Murph will come out. Connor Murph. All right, Davidson in to take the draw. Wins it over to Ostapek. Ostapek chips it up the boards, but not out. Shot blocked. Glasper clears that centering attempt, and Rhino battles along the boards to bring it up through center. His pass is off the mark. Tried to hit Ostapek, but went past everyone, and now Gloucester has the puck in their end. They'll fire this one behind the net. Rhino pressures. He loses an edge, but is able to get it. He kicks it up to himself, sends it down low. Nice pass to Davidson. Davidson, whoo! Davidson nearly walks out of the corner and roofs it. Glasper breaks up that clearing attempt, and Davidson again moves it over to Rhino. Rhino goes wide. Oh, fans on the shot. And Gloucester comes away with it. Nice play by Lackey to break up that clearing attempt, and Lackey's got it on the half wall. He cuts to the middle. Lackey's got some room. Lackey shoots. Oh, big glove save. Puck sent to the point, but not out. Murph gets it. Nice patience there by Murph. Sends it down low to Tabachuk. Tabachuk tries to center, and it hits a skate. And away comes Gloucester. OD comes out of nowhere to steal that. And Glasper now has it. Glasper, nearly sprung Tabachuk, but it hit a stick. So Tabachuk has it again at the line. Tabachuk gets in a bit of trouble, but is able to recover. Oh, Tabachuk goes wide. Tabachuk cuts to the net. Centering pass. And Gloucester gets to that first as they skate this one out. 2:28 to go in the second. This feels like a really long second period. All right, Gloucester sends this one into the corner. It wraps around behind the net. Centering pass wide open in the slot. Dylan with a huge save. Nearly a costly turnover by the Blazers, and Dylan there to save the day. Tabachuk skates this one up the center and will chip this one in and go for a change. Gloucester behind their own net. Defender will send this one up the boards. Bennett, Kelso, and Perron were all there, and Kelso will come away with it. Kelso with some nice moves. Gains his own. Kelso, beautiful toe drag, loses the handle, tries to get it down low to Bennett, and Gloucester will come away with it. And here comes Gloucester, 3-on-2. Gloucester goes wide. Good pressure by Falkenberg. Move back to the point. Slap shot. Oh, deflected and right in the crease and nearly fooled Dylan. Dylan with a great save and excellent reaction there. And Bennett will skate this one out. Bennett cuts into the middle. He cuts out. Shot through traffic. Just over the net. And puck is flipped up high to Murph. Murph moves it over to Ling. Murph goes down. Ling stretch pass to Bennett, just a little off the mark, but Bennett will get there anyways. He gets his pocket picked. Then Kelso returns the pocket picking favor, sends it over to Perron. Perron battling for it. Knocked off his stick. Kelso in there, tries to break it up. And Rhino pressures. Puck sent around the boards. It's cleared to center where Ling breaks. Oh, Ling nearly grabbed that one in full stride, but went under his blade. So Rhino misses a pass. It goes past him. Ostapek in pursuit. No ice. Puck goes all the way around the boards. Good back check by Davidson. Ostapek has to tag up. Puck sent out. Davidson has his pocket picked. Getting a lot of mileage out of that term. All right, Ling with a nice poke check breaks that up. It is a melee of people falling all over the place. And in the chaos, Rhino emerges with it and will chip this one out. Can't quite get around to it, so Gloucester will skate. 5 seconds left. Gloucester will send this one up the boards. Ostapek breaks that up, knocked off his stick, but that'll be it for the second period. No goals in that second period. So still 3-1, and we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for the final 18. All right. Blazers hanging on to a 3-1 lead. Pretty evenly matched second period, I would say. Lackey in to take the draw. Wins it back to Gloucester. Gloucester moves it up to Tabachuk. Tabachuk crosses the blue line. Tabachuk goes wide. Tabachuk throws it towards the net, but it's stolen. But then OD steals it. Tabachuk nearly gets it back. Puck changed possession about 14 times there in a 2-second span. Blazers have it now. They move it down low to Tabachuk. He throws it to the slot just out of reach for Lackey. Lackey battles to keep it in. Murph pinches. Can't see past that other team's camera. They send it up, and we have an odd man rush shaping up here. Oh, boy. Oh. Okay. Dylan's strong on the puck there. Doesn't let anything past. Keeps the rebound, and Gloucester chipping away at it. And several Blazers players, including Oliver O'Donnell, took exception to that. But the refs aren't going to dish out any penalties on that, which I like. Okay, so defensive zone draw here for Colton Kelso. He's going to look to win this back to Falkenberg by the looks of it. He does. Falkenberg off the end boards to Murph. Murph, hits Bennett perfectly on the stick. Bennett wasn't even looking. That's how good of a pass it was. And puck ricochets into the corner. Gloucester gets there. They send this one up the waiting Bennett, who picks it off. He can't quite get the shot away before it's knocked off his... Oh, boy. Oh! Turnover in the slot. Oh, man. All right. Couple of really dangerous scoring chances there. And Murph will send this all the way down and go for a change, but it'll be icing. So Gloucester definitely putting the pressure on here as they nearly come close to having the lead. Having. It's 3-1. Davidson wins the drawback. Moore gets it, sends it back to Ling. Ling up the boards to Ostapik. Ostapik chips it around the defender, but he spins and fires it back in. Ling collects this behind his net. Banks it off the boards to Moore. Moore chips it up the boards to Rhino, but it hops past him all the way out to center. And Rhino gives pursuit. Ostapik cuts his man off the other way. Breaks that up, hits his shin pad, and Gloucester has to send this one around the other way. Davidson gets there first. He backhands it off the walls. Rhino gets there. Rhino sends it down low to Ostapik. Ostapik walks out of the corner, drives the net, tries to roof it short side. Davidson, side of the net. Ostapik fans on it. Oh, boy. Goaltender is down and out. Gloucester throws this one up the boards. Takes a funny bounce off the stanchion. Moore keeps this one in, but it eventually squeaks free. Rhino has to wait for Ostapik to tag up. Ostapik now has it. Ostapik 1-on-4 has his pocket picked. And away come Gloucester with some good pressure by Rhino. Rhino takes someone out. Rhino gets flattened. He looks a little rattled. Ostapik has it now. He's got Lackey with him. Ostapik shot through traffic. Pad save. Rhino scoots off. He looks okay, though, just a little rattled. And Gloucester will send this one around the boards where O'Donnell's there to intercept. O'Donnell loses it in his feet. And Gloucester gets the center and sends this one in. All right, Gloucester moving the puck down low. They send it back to the point. Shot through traffic, bounces. Ty Glasper's there to break that up. Puck back to the point. Shot through traffic once more. Crazy bounce just wide of the net. And Gloucester player thought about doing the Michigan move. Sends it back to the point instead. Shot through traffic. Glasper stops that. Sidestep. Oh, sorry, that's Lackey. Lackey, nice move there. And he skates this one up into center. He's got players with him. He leaves it for Tabachuk. Tabachuk through traffic. Sends one blocker save. Puck sent behind the net. OD breaks that up. Sends it back to Tabachuk. Tabachuk's centering pass picked off. And away comes Gloucester. Kelso, nice back forecheck there. Kelso with the nice mitts. Moves this one up. Just out of reach. Gloucester will send this one all the way down. Nearly too many men. Stretch pass for Kelso. Kelso shoots significantly over the net. The goaltender reaches up to catch that and hang on for a whistle. 13:58 to go in the third period. Still 3-1 for the Blazers. Kelso in to take the draw. Rangers come away with it. They reverse the play, and Falkenberg pinches, loses an edge, and goes down. Stretch pass, nearly broken up by Kelso, but Gloucester maintains possession. Gloucester gets the blue line and throws this one in. Falkenberg will go behind his net. He chips it past one forechecker. Perrin, puck was rolling on him, so he couldn't get all of it. Tried to chip it up the boards. Gloucester battles for it down low. They try and walk out of the corner. Puck sits in traffic, and we got some shoving after the whistle. Falkenberg protecting Dylan, who is sprawled out to cover the puck. And the ref will send Falkenberg and the Gloucester player to the bench, or the penalty box, sorry. I believe this will be offsetting coincidental penalties, so we will be playing 5-on-5. All right, Davidson in to take the draw. Gloucester comes away with it, but Ostapik gets to it. He has his pocket picked. Ling pressures. Davidson and all that comes away with it. Davidson muscled off the puck and cut off. Rhino comes out of nowhere to try and break that up. Davidson sends it back down low. Ostapik, short side. Puck rolls on him and didn't get all of it. Rhino sends it back down to Ostapik. Puck through traffic. Just puck hopped on Davidson as he was shooting. Davidson back checking like crazy. Davidson takes his man out. Davidson sidesteps someone. Moves it up to Rhino. Rhino goes wide. Rhino, nice toe drag. Rhino. Oh my, Rhino, just as he was shooting. I don't know if he had a stick lift or fanned or what, but nice individual effort by Rhino. Moore sends this one over to Ling. Ling throws this one in, and Lackey will give chase. Breakout pass is broken up. Nope. It's on the blue line. I don't know if it's out or in. Well, they kept it in. And Tabachuk. Tabachuk goes wide. Centering pass. Sits in the slot. OD gets a piece of it and chips it in. Centering pass from Tabachuk, I believe, got to Lackey, who fanned on it. It slid over to O'Donnell, who fanned on the redirects, but got enough of it to slowly send it in and barely made it across the line, but it's a goal. And the Blazers have a 3-goal lead. Lackey loses the draw, and Gloucester comes away with it. Glasper forces man wide, backhand pass thrown towards the net, and Dylan saves it and hangs on for a whistle. Dylan's made some big saves this game. All right, 11:56 to go in the third. Defensive zone draw. Colton Kelso sets up. He'll be trying to win this back to Glasper, I believe. Wins it almost over to Perrin. Gloucester comes away with it. Perrin pressures. Defender is forced to send it into the corner. Glasper will get there first. He sends it up the boards to Perrin. Perrin has it. Perrin pokes it ahead to Kelso, but it hits a skate. Perrin pressures to get it back. Dylan makes the save and hangs on. And the Gloucester forward is escorted out of the crease by Murph and Glasper. Another referee needed the room key for the ref's room, I guess. All right, Gloucester wins the draw. He'll send this one down low. Murph gets a piece of it, turns, sends it back up the boards to Bennett. Bennett loses the handle. Gloucester gets it, throws it towards the net. Dylan plays that into the corner, and Glasper gets there. Glasper turns away from pressure and sends it off the end boards to Murph. Murph up to Bennett. Bennett spins and chases up ice. He's got a streaking problem with him, but nice back check by Gloucester to knock that off his stick. Bennett shields the puck. Kelso has it. He tries to send it back to the point, but his pocket's picked, and Blazers have taken a penalty. Delayed call coming. Gloucester goes wide. They spin. They're looking to get the extra attacker on. Kelso breaks that up, and Murph will touch the puck, and whistle will blow, and Blazers will be shorthanded here. So after some discussion among the three forwards, it's determined that Colton Kelso will serve the penalty. Don't even really know what happened there, to be honest. I keep asking for a camera guy, but they make me do the camera and commentary. All right, Davidson wins the draw, sends it over to Falkenberg. Falkenberg chips it up the point, but it's held in. Shot through traffic. Oh, bounce is deflected by player in front of the net, just wide. Murph gets to it. Murph turns, whips it up the boards and all the way down. Goaltender will come out to play this one. Leaves it for his defender. Stretch pass is good, but fumbled, and Davidson, the recipient of that. Davidson walks into the slot. Davidson shoots. Oh! Davidson does everything but score. Nice play. Steals the puck. Great shot. The goaltender makes a very nice glove save. All right, Lackey to take the draw. Lackey wins this one back to Murph. Murph throws this one into the corner. 1:22 to go in the power play. Or I should say the penalty kill. Good pressure by Rhino, nearly forces a turnover. He does force Gloucester to make a bad pass. It goes all the way down, and they'll call this icing as Murph got there first, and I don't know if he rode the player into the boards there or just cut him off, but got a slash to the back of the legs for his efforts. So, minute 11 in the penalty. Blazers shorthanded, up 4-1. Just over 10 minutes to go in the third. Rhino breaks up a stretch pass. Falkenberg gets in his way, but good job by Rhino to get back. And Rhino with a head of steam. Rhino goes wide. He's taken out hard. So Rhino narrowly snuck past two Gloucester players. The second player rode him into the boards, and I believe he just took a body contact penalty. This game getting a little physical. All right, so 52 seconds of 4-on-4, and then the Blazers will have about a minute on the power play. Just over a minute. All right, Tabachuk in to take a face-off. Gloucester comes away with it. Gloucester sends this one up the boards. Moore pinches and keeps it in. Moore moves it over to Tabachuk. Tabachuk, shot. Puck sits in the crease, bounces. O'Donnell nearly there. Tabachuk sends this one back to Ling. Ling moves it back to Moore. Nice play by Ling. Moore through traffic. Shot, hits something in front and goes wide. Puck sent up the boards. Ling keeps this in. He'll send this into Tabachuk. Tabachuk, nice patience there. Tabachuk walks in, tries to go 5-hole, saved. Tabachuk. OD walks out of the corner, tries to stuff it in short side. Oh, Blazers get away with a tripping one there. Almost got a penalty. Moore pinches at the last second and keeps it alive. OD gets it. He sends this one down low. Tabachuk battles to get there first. He does. Tabachuk pins it, spins off a check. He's got Kelso in support. Puck squirts free. Ling has it. Ling pokes it past and takes a spill. Tabachuk walks off the boards with it, though. Tabachuk centering pass. Ling looks a little rattled. He'll limp off. Kabachuk goes for a change. Blazers have a 40-second power play now. Stretch pass is good, and Moore takes a clearing attempt in the back of the leg. He'll go off. Uninjured, I believe. And Bennett, through traffic, tries to throw him towards the net. Glasper pinches to keep this one in. Glasper with a nice pass to Murph. Murph shot through traffic, glove save, and held for a whistle. Oh, and Bennett is knocked to the ice after the whistle.
I'll text you if I take Skylar. It's just if I see her.
Don't hold it there. Don't hold it there.
Kelso loses the draw. Puck is sent up the boards and flipped out and all the way down. This should kill the last few seconds of the Blazers power play. So Blazers up 4-1, just under 8 minutes left to play. Murph's pass gets picked off, and wow. So Murph looking for the stretch pass, has his pass picked off, and nice move in tight as Gloucester player roofs that one over Dylan, and they make this a 4-2 game. So 7:45 to go in the third period. 4-2 Blazers. Gloucester wins the draw. They send this one up the boards. Davidson pressures, forces an errant pass, and away comes Rhino with it. Rhino tries to send this one in deep, but puck rolls on him. Falkenberg pinches, keeps this in. He tries to send this down low to Rhino, and it hits a shin pad and bounces behind him, and Davidson collects this one at his own blue line. He sends it to Murph. Oh. And the ref given, I think, a bench minor. Coach was yelling at the ref. So the coach was yelling at the ref. So Blazers back to the power play. Not sure which coach took the penalty, but Davidson chops the puck over to Ostvic. Davidson comes away with it, though. His pass down low to Ostvic. It's a skate. Davidson battles back to get it. Puck knocked off Ostvic's stick. Ostvic with a nice stick left. Ostvic walks in, nearly scores short side. Centering pass. Rolls on him at the last second. Puck's back to the point for Falkenberg. Falkenberg nearly loses an edge. Moves it over to Murph. Murph tries to send it down low. Picked off. Ostvic leaves it for Davidson. Davidson spins off a check. Ostvic walks out of the corner again. Ostvic scores. Ostvic walks out of the corner. A nice give and go with Davidson. He outweighted the goaltender and scored low blocker side as his teammates come out to celebrate with him. And the Blazers jump out to a 5-2 lead. Just under 7 minutes to go. Lackey in to take the draw. Gloucester comes away with it. Puck nearly picked off by Kabachuk. Puck squirts free. Falkenberg gets it. Falkenberg sends this one back up the boards, just out of reach of Lackey. Gloucester comes away with this as they'll skate it through the neutral zone. Gloucester with some speed, forced wide by Murph. Gloucester from behind the net, centering pass. They slide and crash in. Dylan holding the side of the net. Lackey picks up the loose puck on the side. He nearly gets a hooking call. Puck back to the point. Gloucester shot through traffic, high, deflected, and it is a high stick, but Murph touches it first. Murph sends this one up to O'Donnell. O'Donnell's under some pressure. He gets driven into the ref, and that'll be a contact call. Yeah, body contact. I mean, nice aggressive play by that player. I believe that was a girl that did that. A couple years, that'll be a great play. But right now, it's 2 for contact. So Blazers 5-on-3 for 38 seconds. We've got Kelso, Perrin, Bennett, Ling, and Moore. Oh, Bennett has the puck knocked off his stick. Bennett has it on the half wall. Bennett goes wide, centering pass, past everyone. Kelso gets there. Kelso moves it to Ling. Ling sends it back down low to Perrin. Perrin nearly fumbles it. Centering pass, gets past him. And Gloucester will send this one all the way down. Dylan will play this one to the corner. Ling runs interference, giving Moore time to get the puck. Moore, stretch pass to Bennett. Bennett will skate this one through center. Bennett, shot through traffic, hard and low, looking for a big rebound. Small rebound instead, and the goaltender will hang on and cover up for a whistle. So, one Gloucester player is out of the box, and now we're at 5-on-4 power play.
356. 356. That old penalty was out, and they paid it. You just got in the box. The coach knew it. He told him.
So, both Gloucester players left the box when the first power play ended, so the player for body contact is back in the box. Blazers still have a power play. Same 5 players are out there for this power play unit. Now the timekeeper has to put the power play back on the board. He does not. So I don't know how long this power play will be for, but I guess we'll find out. All right, puck shot out. Ling gets it. He's got a man on him. Ling spins off of pressure. Ling, stretch pass to Perrin, gets picked off. High fluttering shot goes wide. Shot towards the net is behind, and Perrin gets it. This is not a very good power play right now. Moore decides he's seen enough of it and breaks that up and moves it over to Kelso. Kelso, nice move there, gains line. Kelso tries to split the D. Someone gets through all 3 guys and does get it back. Good effort by Kelso there. Puck is sent up the boards. Glasper pinches. He keeps it in, hacks at it, trying to get it past the man, but Gloucester are able to get this out. Dax Bennett knocks a dump-in attempt out of the air and maintains possession. Will skate this one in. Dax Bennett under some pressure. He goes wide, throws it towards the net. He'll go for a change. So Blazers still have a power play. There's nothing on the clock, so I don't know for how much longer. All right, Murph has it. Murph saucers this one up to Rhino. Rhino moves it to 2 teammates, and I don't know who was supposed to get that, but bit of a miscommunication there, and Gloucester, the benefit of that, they have it now. Stretch pass. Good pressure by Glasper to break that up. Glasper, looks like part of his helmet strap is broken off. Good pinch by Murph to keep this in. 3:35 to go in the game. Ostevik finds Davidson as the trailer. Davidson scores. So good play there by Blazers. Forced the turnover, and Ostevik, nice patience. Turns around, spots Davidson driving the net, hits him with a perfect pass, and Davidson makes no mistake. And the Blazers are up 6-2 with 3.5 minutes to go in the game. Gloucester comes away with the face-off win. They send it off the boards. Davidson knocks it out of the air, but not enough to stop it. Puck goes past him. Davidson collects it, and Glasper, I believe, will head to the box.
Good job.
And celebrating the penalty to Glasper. So the Gloucester coach, celebrating the penalty to Glasper, yelled something at the ref. The ref gave the Gloucester coach a bench minor. So instead of a power play, we'll be skating 4-on-4. Oh, 5-on-5, I guess? I really don't know what's going on anymore. No, Dylan has something going on with his neck guard. So both the Blazers and Gloucester got a penalty, and somehow we're still at 5-on-5. Dylan with a wardrobe malfunction will head to the bench. Maddie will come in relief. Okay, well, 6-2. Blazers 3 minutes and 17 seconds away from a win. O'Donnell gets the face-off win by Lackey. O'Donnell's hit into the boards, no call. O'Donnell steals the puck and sends it up boards. Tabachuk pressures. And Gloucester will go for a skate with this one. Nice block by Falkenberg. Falkenberg backhands it up the boards out of trouble. Falkenberg gets the loose puck. Lackey gets a piece of it. Tabachuk gets it. Tabachuk now, he cuts through the middle. He's under pressure and skates into a wall of green jerseys. Lackey, nice try there on that move. Almost worked. Bennett comes out of nowhere and chips a guy. Gloucester coach is not impressed. This game's getting a little chippy. There's I don't know if there's a U13 team in front of us, but they're loving it. All right. And Blazers get waved off by the Zamboni, and they'll skate away with a 6-2 win. The way that game was going, probably for the best, was shaping up to be a street fight. Okay, so Kanata Blazers wrap up the regular season with a 6-2 win, and we will be back for playoff hockey at some point between 1 and 30 days. No idea yet. There you have it, folks. 6-2 win for the Blazers. You've been watching Blazers hockey.